Hi there, beautiful people, lovers of the tarot. So, this Magician card came up, and just going to share a very simple message. Maybe there's different parts of this message. One of them is, or refers to, the energy of the number one. So the number one is this initiative energy. So it's the one that's inside of all of the numbers, in all of the steps, in all of the stages of our lives, and it kind of repeats itself over and over again. And the fact that it's in every number, it also calls for this energy of the magician, this energy of being willing to be a channel of the divine, to be a repetitive message or a repetitive action or a repetitive feeling or a repetitive experience and consciousness. Now this consciousness that, hey, we're here being an expression of the divine. We are here to channel some version of that expression of the divine, and whatever that might mean in any moment in our lives. That consciousness that the magician represents inside of us is something that we don't just need to remember every day and we might forget, but we need to remember every moment of our lives, because it's a consistent story. It's not something that changes from one moment to the next. It's not like, oh, today I'm going to be a spiritual dude, and tomorrow, well, I can just carry on being my normal life. Well, I'll take out a little bit of 10 minutes to do a little bit of meditation, and then I'm going to lead my mundane life. Yeah, that might be the way we kind of interact with people or with the world and with ourselves. But the magician is saying, no, bring that consciousness of creative magic, of divine truth. Bring that awareness that we are this channel for the divine into every single moment of our life. And I know I forget, I'm guilty of this, and I don't remember nearly often enough, but it's when this card comes up, it really was like, well, come on, remind yourself consciously, practice remembering. There's two symbols of infinity here, one being this lemniscate above his head, and the other being the serpent belt that he has, where the serpent's eating its own tail, which is this continuous cycle of non-ending truth. And it's again that repetition story. This is an energy which never ends. This is a story which never ends. It's not like tomorrow, just because you forget, you're going to stop being a channel for the divine. You're going to be that. You are that anyway. This is your whole existence is a representation of divine energy manifest in physical form. Whether we remember that or not, it's up to us. And this card is asking us to remember that. It's asking us to remind ourselves and to consciously be aware of how that is the truth in every moment. We might get caught up in the separation story in all of its, in all of the ways that we can, and justify all the reasons why we're all separate and we're all not the same, and we're all just physical bodies doing physical things in this world. But there's a different truth, and there's a higher truth, and that's what this magician is asking us to remember more consciously. And have a look and see what's on your table. Have a look at see what you eat from. And what you eat from, what I mean by that is, what are the specific elements of food that feed you from day to day? What have you put on your table? What have you earned that is part of your repertoire of being, part of your essence of how you might call yourself and how you might express yourself? Have a look at those different emotional, mental, spiritual, physical ways that you express yourself, those abilities and qualities that you have that become the way that we feed ourselves, the way that we interact with life and with other people in this world. And recognize what those gifts are, recognize what you bring to the table, and that's going to be part of the way that you express the divine in your own individuality, in your own specific version of being a spiritual self. Anyway, and for those who may be interested in working with me on a more intimate and deeper level, then check out the link below. You can see my website where you can sign up for individual sessions and readings, and maybe more deeper courses if you're that way inclined. Have a fantastic day, and much love to you all.